he has covered us, helped us, guarded us, accepted us to himself, spared us, supported us, and has brought us to this hour. Let us also ask him, the Lord our God, the Pantocrator, to guard us on all peace this holy day and all the days of our life. أيها السيد الرب الإله ضابط الكل، أبو ربنا إلهنا مخلصنا يسوع المسيح، نشكرك يا رب على كل حال ومن أجل كل حال، لأنك سترتنا، أعنتنا، حفظتنا، قبلتنا إليك، أشفقت علينا وعضدتنا، أتيت بنا إلى هذه الساعة. أجل هذا نسأل ونطلب من صلاح نحن أن نكمل هذا اليوم المقدس كل أيام حياتنا بكل سلام، مع خوف كل حسد، كل تجربة، كل عمل الشيطان، مؤامرة الناس الأشرار، قيام الأعداء الخفيين والظاهرين. انزحها يا رب عنا وعن سائر شعبك وعن هذا الموضع المقدس. أما الصالحات والنافعات ارزقنا إياه، لأنك أنت أعطيتنا سلطان ندوس الحيات والعقارب كل. Make us first to pray thanks to our Father who art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If I can ask you to please take your seats so that we can get started on our formalities for this evening. Thank you very much. There will be plenty of time for speaking as the night progresses. So if I could please ask you to just take your seats. And if we could just have a little bit of silence, please. If we can just have a little bit of silence, please, so that we can commence our formalities. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honour to be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. My name is Celine Tuadros, and I have the great pleasure of taking you through what will be a fantastic night. Now, I promise you there will be a lot of time for you to speak and network, but for now I ask you to please take your seats so that we can commence our formalities and so that we can show respect to those who will be up here on this stage speaking to you tonight. First of all, I would like to take this moment to acknowledge the land upon which we are gathered today, which is the land of the Wurundjeri people. I will wait for silence. That's not a problem. I'll wait for some silence, thank you. Can we turn the microphone up a little bit? Is there a way of turning this up? As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, we commence this evening by acknowledging the land upon which we stand, which is the land of the Wurundjeri people, and we commemorate their forebears past, present, and emerging. In saying that, it is my great honour to welcome Mr. Evan Mulholland, Member of Parliament, Member for the Northern Metropolitan Region, Father Thomas, Father Murus, Father Samuel, Father Peter, and Father Anthony. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We are here tonight to commemorate what is an astounding achievement by your community, by this community, by St. George's Church, and everything that this community has forged since 1994. And it truly is incredible. Now, in front of you, you will have a little raffle ticket. If everyone can pick it up and wave it so I can see that you definitely have it. Now, as our night progresses, we are going to be drawing a raffle, and every one of you is in the running. You've done nothing other than rock up tonight, and that means you're in the running for this raffle. So how exciting is that? So what I'm going to do to start us off is I'm going to ask Father Morkos, please, if you can come and draw 2 tickets, please. And maybe if I can ask Margaret if you can hold the... Thank you. Okay, so our first winner for tonight is Orange C86. Orange C86. Do we have a winner? We have a winner. And our next winner, because we're only going to do 2, it's Purple A number 7. Purple A number 7. Anyone? Well, I do have a spare one here, so I'll read that out. Our spare one is Blue B83. Blue B83. Here, we have a winner. Come down and get your prize. Congratulations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to raise funds for St. George's Church. So, if throughout the night you are wanting to make a donation, any donations are very welcome. And you can make that donation to any of the committee members. Committee members, if you want to wave your hands. Committee members, there's none. They're not here. They've all gone home. They've done their part. They've had enough. Committee members, if you can wave your hands. People that are on the committee for this event, where are you? I know you're on the committee. Put your hand up. If you are wanting to, there we go, there's another one. If you're wanting to donate tonight, please approach one of the committee members and they will be able to help you in making those donations. I will see you back here in 20 minutes, so enjoy, eat, have a chat with a friend, and we'll be back in 20 minutes. Thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, for our next segment, we have the children of the church who have prepared both our choir and our musical geniuses. So we're going to start off with some instrumental music, and I believe there are some words that are going to be on the screen. So I encourage you all to sing along as our beautiful, beautiful children serenade us with their wonderful instruments. Please make them welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Abuna. can go get closer to the microphone.
I don't think it's working though.
Oh, really? It's working, but yeah, it's working. She was speaking now, but we're not coming. All right. All right. Try something there. Try something there and then should be all right. Can you play now? Okay. Can you play something now? Okay. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you all play in A? Here, here's 1, 2, 3.
Does the sound come from here? Try it now. Okay. Everyone's ready? Sorry, this is what we can do, right? Everyone is ready? Ready? Okay. Everyone's ready? Alright, we're gonna start now. Finally. Okay. One. Gonna start? No, focus and we're gonna start. We're gonna play now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not now.
take your seats. Now, whilst you're doing that, I do want to let you know at the back of the room there are some paintings. Those paintings are for sale, and if anyone wants to purchase one of those paintings, they can head to table 16. Now we have a special treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the high school choir. I'll just wait for you guys to take your seats. I'll wait for a little bit of silence. Thank you, everyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see that there are the words to the songs this time around. We encourage you to sing along. And please make welcome the high school choir. Thank you very much.
نفسي أحكي قصة عنها أبتديها كلمة منها كلمة فيها بطلع فيها صورة فيها نفسي أحكي قصة عنها أبتديها كلمة منها كلمة فيها بطلع فيها صورة فيها أتاني نفس خيفي فيها تسبيح وصلاتي أحكي فيها عن حناني طول حياتي وابتهالات طول حياتي قلبي عارف مهما حاول إنه ما أصبحش النهار هو عارف إن حبك يا يسوع فوق الخيال يا يسوع فوق الخيال
Well done. Now, come down here, and then go get here.
Attention for one moment as I introduce our dignitary for this evening, who is a member of Parliament here in Melbourne, in Australia. So if we can get some silence, please. A beautiful, sunny, wonderful Melbourne Sunday has decided to come and spend his time with us. So if we could just be quiet, please, and show him a little bit of respect, I would be very grateful. It gives me a great honour to formally welcome Mr. Evan Mulholland, who is a Member of Parliament. He is a member for the Northern Metropolitan Region. He is a part of the Legislative Council, and he also holds the titles of Shadow Minister for Home Ownership and Housing Affordability and Shadow Minister for Outer Suburban Growth. Evan is raising a young family here in Melbourne. He is located in the northern suburbs. He has a Bachelor of Arts from La Trobe University. Well, I have a Bachelor of Arts, amongst other things, from La Trobe University, Evan. And he has worked as a consultant in the tech sector, a government advisor, and a communications professional. We are very honoured to have him tonight, and something you might not know about Evan, ladies and gentlemen, is he is an extremely devout Christian. And we are very blessed and honoured to have him with us. In our Parliament, he is a Christian voice for people like us. He raises our voice, he raises our cause, and he is an ambassador of Christ. And we are so proud to have you with us. So it is my great honour to welcome you to the stage. Please make him welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you so much, Celine, for that warm introduction and your checks in the mail. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we meet and pay my respect to their elders past, present and emerging. Thank you to all the Reverend Fathers for hosting me tonight, the clergy from the St George's Coptic Orthodox Church, and of course the Church Organising Committee who have all met tonight. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my greatest pleasure to wish you peace and prosperity at this momentous occasion to celebrate the Feast of St George. Witnessing the blessings and all the traditional practices is truly honourable and is a sign of respect and adoration of the Coptic Orthodox belief and is an innovation of goodness. Further, the mission of St George's Coptic Church is to worship, to love and to serve. The Coptic Orthodox faith is a religion of universalism, tolerance, harmony, peace, reflection, prayers and reconciliation. It teaches us that life is sacred and that the believer has a duty to uphold truth and justice. St George, the Prince of Martyrs, abandoned the pleasures of the world, distributed his possessions among the poor, set his slaves and maidservants free, and he taught us to be humble, sincere, virtuous, and to be a saint in our daily lives. Coptic Orthodox Australian citizens are predominantly of Egyptian descent. Just 5 Egyptians were counted in the Victorian census in 1871. There's some trivia for you. By 1911, the population was still only 26. By 1952, under a Liberal government led by the Prime Minister at the time, Robert Menzies, the population of Egypt-born Victorians had increased to 2,748. Within 7 years, it had more than doubled to 6,555. During the 1970s and early 1980s, again under Liberal government led by the Prime Minister at the time, Billy McMahon, increasing numbers of Egypt-born settlers in Victoria, and by 2016, again a Liberal-led government, the community had grown to 13,282 people. The variety of languages spoken by Egypt-born Victorians today represents the true multicultural character of Victorian society. Currently, the Coptic Orthodox Church has in excess of 100,000 members in Australia. Victoria's diverse and growing multicultural communities are the very fabric of what makes Victoria such a great state. We're proudly the centre of multiculturalism, with Victorians from more than 200 countries who speak 260 languages, follow 135 different faiths, calling our state home today. And when I often speak about multiculturalism, I don't see multiculturalism as lots of faiths and ethnicities combined into one. I see multiculturalism as preserving and passing on our culture to our children and our grandchildren so they can truly understand the history and the culture of their forebears as well, and learn and pass it on to their children. I know this all too well. I'm actually half Italian, and my nonno and nonno came out in the 1950s from actually a very small town called Lamezia Terme in Calabria, Italy. And they came out in the 1950s with no money to their name, only a suitcase. But they worked hard for their family. They settled in the northern suburbs in Reservoir, and they poured everything they had into working hard to provide for their family. And I know for many of you, that's what it's all about. It's all about your family and doing your best to provide them with everything you had and more, and providing everything into their education so they can go on and achieve anything they set their minds to. And I think it actually really says something about multiculturalism in Victoria that, and I think it goes to show what you can achieve, that you can go from one generation arriving in Australia with nothing but a suitcase to the next generation having their grandparents, their grandson, represent our glorious multicultural community in the Victorian Parliament. They also taught me the importance of Christian values and living out Christian values every day. And those values are are the principles that what guide me every day in public life. To be empathetic, show compassion, and look out for others. And they do guide me morally, and I quote from the Bible from Corinthians, and now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. The Coptic Orthodox communities have and continue to contribute enormously to what makes Victoria great. The Victorian Liberals and National Party, and I'm here as Deputy Leader of the Opposition and the Liberal Party in the Legislative Council. We understand, encourage and support multicultural communities, including St George's Coptic Orthodox Church parish, whereby support a way of life where Victorians of all faith are free and value freedom and are free to carry out their faith as to any faith's beliefs. And every day that I'm in Parliament, I spend fighting for religious freedom, because I know how important religious freedom is, and I know how important religious freedom is to you all. And I will continue. Every day I'm in the Parliament, every day I have the honour to be elected into Parliament, is to continue promoting those values and defending religious freedom every day that I'm there. So once again, congratulations, blessings of peace, and I think St George's Coptic Orthodox, I thank St George's Coptic Orthodox community of Melbourne, Victoria, for allowing me to celebrate and commemorate this momentous occasion. Thank you.
Of applause as I ask Abuna Thomas to come to the stage as he presents Emily with a special gift. Thank you, Evan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big surprise for all the Abunas especially. They don't know anything about this surprise. So Abunas, I could spot 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the other one is. 4, you're hiding. 5, where's the 5th? Ah, there he is. It's like Where's Wally, but with the Abunas. Now, Abunas, we have a very special surprise for you. So Father Peter, Father Anthony, if I can ask you guys to come and sit just further up towards the stage so that you can see this special surprise. Father Peter, you thought you got away from me. Father Peter likes to hide from me. Almost. If we can ask the Abunas just to come and take a seat closer to the stage so that you can see this special surprise that your community has been working very hard on. Now, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to give it away, but Abunas, this is dedicated to you as a big thank you from your community, and we hope you enjoy this special surprise. of applause for this beautiful, beautiful scene. Now, kids, we're going to ask you to just stay there, please. And I'm going to invite Mark Risk to come up and say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the St. George community and honoured guests, today I stand before you with immense joy and gratitude as we reflect on the divine blessings that have graced our beloved church, specifically in the form of a remarkable team of 5 priests. Together they embody perfect unity, symbolising the profound work of the Holy Spirit, each bringing their own unique essence, qualities and gifts to our congregation. I personally have been privileged to be amongst the initial congregation that has seen our church go from humble beginnings to the amazing community we have today with its people, services and facilities we all share. 30 years ago, guided by the wisdom of our Lord and His Holiness Pope Shenouda III in blessed memory, he sent Father Thomas to Melbourne to embark on a sacred mission. With unwavering love and commitment, Father Thomas rallied wholeheartedly on God's divine plan to establish a flourishing community, which has now grown to over 700 families. In his dedication and faithful 30 years of service, his energy and dedication inspires us all. "17 years ago, God's plan led to the ordination of Father Peter, who has since carried his responsibilities with a profound sense of care, love and patience, touching every soul he encountered during his blessed services. With a ministry spanning over 36 years, St. George Church has been graced by the presence of Father Moros in 2006, who has enriched the congregation with his wise sermons and profound spiritual teachings. God's divine plan continued to unfold, supporting and building upon the work of Father Thomas, Father Moros and Father Peter by blessing the church with the presence of Father Samuel, a humble, blessed and spiritually guided priest with over 24 years experience. His love, joy and guidance has touched our hearts and the hearts of every soul in his congregation. And in just 2 weeks from today, we will celebrate the 2nd anniversary of Father Anthony's ordination to priesthood. In this short time, Father Anthony has made an incredible impact on the youth of this parish, showing immense care and dedication to our young members, becoming a wonderful addition to our team of amazing priests and their dedicated service. In conclusion, St. George Church has been truly blessed with a dedicated group of priests who have tirelessly served and nurtured this congregation over the years. We are grateful for their unwavering commitment and look forward to many more years of spiritual guidance and growth in our church community. May the divine grace that has brought us together continue to guide us and bless our church as we walk together in faith and unity. And thank you very much.
And now if we can please ask all the fathers to come up for a photo. So if we can get all the fathers, please, Father Thomas, Father Moros, Father Peter, Father Samuel, and of course, how could I forget, Father Anthony. If you could all please come up, just here. You can stand here. Actually, we'll get the priest to just stand down the bottom. Oh. Yeah, of course. And if all the priests can just make their way so we can get a photo with the children. Yes. Where is Father Anthony? I saw him a second ago. There he is. Three big cheers for our beautiful priest. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And we do have the cake for you to cut, abuelos. And on the count of three, are we ready? 1. Everyone hold your hands. 1, 2, almost 3. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Now we have a gift as well for each of you. We have a special gift for all of our wonderful, wonderful priests. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for our amazing priests and for the beautiful children.
He has a speech later.
Thank you very much for this.
And we are now going to draw some more of the raffle prizes actually. So kids, if you can stay there for me for 1 second.
I have raffles. In your hair. In my pocket.
Oh, we're going to get 5 of you to do the raffle actually. Okay, hold on. Let me get through. Okay, you're all going to have a turn by the end of tonight, I promise. But for now, I just want 5 of you, okay?
St. Mary.
I have codes too. I have you short up for like 15 minutes.
Alright, now one of you is going to be my special volunteer and actually hold this. Okay, you could be my special volunteer and actually hold this. Alright, number 1, let's go.
Hey, I'm crippled. Do I get to like pick one too? Are you my special volunteer?
Get him up.
Now pick one. Go hard. Get one.
Okay, ready? Back down.
Purple A number 3.
Purple A number 3.
St. Mary. I'm an angel.
Say it again.
Angel, okay. Angel.
Let's say it again.
Purple A number 3.
Purple A number 3. Bingo! Just make your way over here. Alright, St. Mary, you can be next.
But how am I?
Purple A 37. Purple A 37.
But why are you guys holding?
A little bit about our church projects, activities, and everything that's being worked on behind.
Thank you. Thank you all for attending today's function. We are blessed to have our fathers with us today, and we are blessed to be celebrating the Feast of St. George. As a representative of the current committee, we are honoured and pleased to be serving alongside the Holy Fathers of the Church to deliver the agenda in managing the Church's affairs. In the last 12 months, the Church had engaged in a number of projects, mostly capital improvement projects, and not the least of which is the purchase of number 41 Theodore Street, which was a pretty big deal because we had waited quite a number of years to acquire that property. And through the grace of God, and the hard work of Father Thomas particularly, and other members of the congregation, we were able to secure the purchase. So these are some of the pictures, as you can see, of what the property looks like at the moment. There's been some remodeling, not too much remodeling going on, but just some minor works taking place inside the house and in the garage. Abuna, through his vision, has converted the garage and extended it, which is to become St. Moses the Strong Chapel for the children. So I'll let Father Thomas speak more about his intentions for the space. But the house is to be used primarily for the Sunday school children, particularly the young age children. There's already been a significant amount of work that's taken place around the house and around the grounds and inside as well. And it was also through the support of the church community, the strong support of the church community, that we were able to secure the purchase with the church's funds without the need to borrow money. There is some borrowed money on the side, but we paid, and we have the title of that property in our hands. So we own that property outright. And it was through the support of the congregation that we were able to do this. We also embarked on some additional seating area, you might have noticed. So there's, at the back of the play area, there's some additional seating which was constructed in the last 12 months. And there's also an additional undercover area which you might have seen after the removal of the fence. So we have a nice big pergola for additional seating for the general congregation and the children when they're here for Sunday school. In the last 12 months, also because of the growing service, there's been a need for buses to aid with the service. So this 12-seater bus allows anyone with a general driver's license to take children to outings through Sunday school and the like. So this has been an acquisition that we've had, and it's been in the back of our mind for quite some time, but it's here to service the needs of the youth and to service the needs of the Sunday school children. We've upgraded the security system throughout the church, so everything is now using a fob. So we've done away with keys, we've automated a lot of the doors and a lot of the security systems. We've installed alarm systems in the church, particularly after we had a break-in. I think it was over the COVID period, we had a break-in in St. George's Church. So now we have alarms and we have a much better security system. After quite some time, I think close to 20 or 30 years, we've managed to install new carpet in the big church. There's more projects to come. So we've got we're to complete the renovation of St. Theodore, so there's still a little bit more work to come, and I believe that Father Thomas has plans for February to hand it over to the primary school, the Sunday school. One of the main complaints from some of the ladies that man the kitchen was how old it is and how in desperate need of renovation it is. So we've committed some funds to the renovation of the kitchen, which is due to commence fairly soon. And this is part of the big plan. And I'll hand over to Paula now to discuss a little bit more about this.
So after 30 years, I think the church, as you see it, we are starting to outgrow the current space. So slowly, we started planning the master plan for the church. We did extensive study with an architectural firm, and they came up with a 3-step or 3-stage master plan. And when we bought number 41 Theodore Street, it triggered stage 1 of the master plan. Stage 1 of the master plan, as you'll see very shortly, will include 3 levels plus a basement. So we have identified our needs. A major need that came across was obviously parking spots. So we have an underground basement giving us around 50 car park spots. As you see, this is the main entrance to the church. This is all being remodeled, and over 2 stages there'll be a car-free entrance, so to make a safe space for the kids. On the ground floor of the building, so the basement has only car park, 50 car spots. Once you go up, you'll find 3 main areas. You'll find entry area with amenities such as toilets. You'll find Sunday school classrooms, wide enough to cater for our Sunday school kids. Right now, as many of you know, the smallest Sunday school class we have has about 30 kids inside of it. None of our classrooms caters for that. So this plan does that, where the smallest class is around 8 meters by about 7 meters. It will come with a multi-purpose area, multi-purpose hall for the Sunday school and activities, and will come with two big classrooms that get divided into 3. And the cherry on top is a nice large church, around 1.5 times the size of St. George Church, with a large crying room for our kids and a large baptismal room that can fit at least 30 people. And then there's a mezzanine level for overflow as well. This is just some renders of the project. And this will take place, as some of you can see, on the 2 corner lots at the corner of the church, on the corner of Theodore Street and Henry Street. So with your prayers, we are in the final stages of planning, and we're about to submit plans to council, and we'll update you in the future with all the updates. We would love to hear any comments, any suggestions to the committee email. Sorry? There's many lifts, 2 lifts. 2 lifts. Of course. We would like to hear all your feedback via email. So the committee email is committee@stgeorgecopts.org.au. Would love to hear any suggestions, and we'll keep you updated. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much both to Paula and Ihab. A big round of applause for them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a very, very special speaker. Someone we all know, and without whom none of us would be here today. Matthew 16:18 says, "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church." And our Peter comes in the form of Abuna Tomes. Our very Reverend Abuna Tomes arrived to Australia on the 29th of May 1993 And with his arrival came a new beginning for our beloved St. George's Church. The first St. George's Church service here at 77 Henry Street took place on the eve of the Feast of St. George by Abuna Thomas on the 15th of November 1994. And since that day, look what our Peter has built. So it is my great honour to welcome him to the stage to say a few words.
What do you think? 3 points. First point, all this achievement is by the hand of God. So we thank God very much about His powerful hand in our service. Number 2, the help of our fathers here in the church. Number 3, the help of the committee of the church. Number 4, the help of the servants of the church. أنا حقيقة very lucky، عندنا مجموعة مميزة جدا من الخدام ولجنة الكنيسة لجنة مثالية. ناس بيحبوا ربنا، بيحبوا الكنيسة، وعندنا خدام ممتازين، آباء كهنة وفاضل. الحاجات دي كلها لما نحطوها مع بعض بتدي بقى الفروتس اللي انتوا بتشوفوها. الحاجة الثانية اللي عايز اقولها، احنا ليه مثلا عملنا مجهود كبير قوي 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 الفترة اللي فاتت عشان ناخد البيت اللي هو كان الأخير ده. مش عشان البيت، احنا بصينا قدام فلقينا الكنيسة في احتياج ان هي تعمل مبنى خدمات. عشان نعمل مبنى خدمات قالوا لازم الاسم نفسه يبقى ماشي، فلازم يبقى عندكم البيت ده، otherwise هتتكلفوا اكتر. فابتدينا نركز عشان ناخد البيت، خدنا البيت عايزين نعمل فيه شوية موديفيكيشن. فالموضوع ده كلفنا الفترة اللي فاتت بس حوالي 1.5 مليون. بليف اور نوت. اليومين اللي فاتوا الكنيسة يعني كانت نشكر ربنا طبعا بعطاياكم. نسيت بس طبعا أقول طبعا الفضل للشعب أولا وأخيرا. طبعا أنا آسف، الشعب مساندته ما كناش نتخيلها بصراحة من غير ما نسأل. الشعب ساند في المواضيع دي. فأنا بشكر ربنا من كل قلبي على عمله في الكنيسة وعلى العمل اللي كمان منتظر يتم بنعمة ربنا وبشفاعة ماري جرجس وبركة صلواتكم كلكم. أشكر.
Another big round of applause for Abuna Thomas, ladies and gentlemen. Well, now I have the great pleasure of asking Father Anthony and Father Peter to come up to the stage, wherever they may be. I see Father Peter, I see Father Anthony. Listen, I can't get into trouble, Father Peter. This is what my program's telling me. I can't get fired. And Margaret, if it's okay, we might do some more raffle gifts as well.
Now, come up. Can you come up? Because I'm going to get you to draw some raffle prizes first.
I'll get one of them.
I'm getting both of you. That's why I asked you both. I'm making you work hard tonight. I'm so sorry.
One of the little children can draw. And عندنا how many? 4 raffle tickets. Alright.
Right. مساء الخير جميعا. Good evening everyone. We might get a small child, a little child around, so we can he can help us to draw. عصام انت تقول يا عصام بلاش يا she's gonna choose for us a ticket.
عمله في وسطنا وعلى عمله في قلوب الآباء ملائكة هذه الكنيسة المباركة وإيد الله الممتدة. الحقيقة لست صاحب كلام، لكن من فرحتي بهذا التجمع وهذه الروح الطيبة وهذه الخدمة المباركة، يعني رحبت على طول إن أنا أقول كلمة، وأقول كلمة سبق إن أنا قلتها في كامب هذه الكنيسة المباركة من 17 سنة. من 17 سنة. والكلمة دي دايما أقولها في كل مكان، وبحب أقولها من أعماق قلبي على بركة وحلاوة كنيستنا القبطية، لأنه الحقيقة إحنا الجيل الكبير، الجيل الثالث ولا الثاني، شوفي بقى في أنه رقم، طلع من مصر بروح الهوية القبطية الأرثوذكسية الأصيلة. وبعدين ولادنا الجيل اللي بعد كده شاربين من نفس الروح. الجيل الثالث والرابع والخامس والجيل الممتد بعد كده ايه هيكون وضعه؟ الموضوع ده شاغلني جدا الحقيقة. ايه وضع الأجيال اللي طالعة بعد مثلا 100 سنة، ربنا يديكوا العمر، بعد 150 سنة، ولادنا هيبقى وضعهم ايه؟ وكنيستنا هيبقى وضعها ايه؟ عشان كده أنا بتكلم في الموضوع ده وأرجو إن احنا ننقل الفكر ده لأولادنا في مدارس الأحد وفي البيوت، ونحرص إن احنا نزور مصر، نزور أجورتها، يشوفوا جمال الكنيسة، حلاوتها. احنا مش مجرد شكليات ولا مظاهر، ولكن الكنيسة كنيسة حية وكنيسة لذيذة حلوة، وربنا متعنا بهذه الكنيسة المقدسة. كنيستنا المقدسة أحبائي تتميز بأمور كتيرة مش موجودة في أي حتة. الكنيسة اللي
Sorry, can we please just keep the noise to a minimum while we're listening to one?
معلش، هو يبدو ان احنا بقالنا فترة قاعدين في ناس تعبت. انا اختار اكتر من كده، لكن عايز بس اتمتع معاكم بحلاوة كنيستنا القبطية. كنيستنا القبطية زارها ربنا يسوع مع الست العذراء، العيلة المقدسة، بركة أرضنا. أرضنا بقت أرض مقدسة، مش أي أرض. المسيح والعيلة المقدسة ما راحتش أي بلد تانية، في حين إنها كانت رحلة هروب. كان ممكن يروحوا جنب منهم الأردن، جنب منهم لبنان، جنب منهم سينا، كانوا يستخبوا في مغارة كانوا يستخبوا في مغارة في سينا ولا في حاجة، لكن ما حصلش حاجة زي كده. قالوا إحنا رايحين مصر. طب هتروحوا مصر حتة معينة وخلاص؟ قالوا لا، ده إحنا هنجيب مصر دي من شمالها، من عند العريش، من عند الفرمة، بين العريش وبين بورسعيد لحد دير تورونتو تحت المحرق ودير تورونتو، ونلف البلد دي من شمالها إلى جنوبها. حاجة رائعة، وتباركت كل حتة زارتها العيلة المقدسة، وكل مكان زارته العيلة المقدسة بقى يا إما كنيسة يا إما دير، يا كنيسة يا دير. وكان بتتحقق نبوة أشعياء النبي في ذلك اليوم: يكون للرب مسبح في وسط أرض مصر، وتتبارك أرض مصر، ويتبارك تراب مصر، وتراب اسكندرية بالذات بدم ماري مرقس العظيم اللي احنا كنا لسه محتفلين بعيده ولحد دلوقتي آثار ماري مرقس، المكان اللي اتسحل فيه في اسكندرية. احنا بنبقى في اسكندرية والمكان ده اتسحل، جسم ماري مرقس واتسحل في ديل الحصان، ودمه اختلط بتراب اسكندريه. احنا بنفتخر بكده الحقيقه. وبنفتخر في المكان اللي يعني طلعت فيه أو انتقلت فيه روح العظيم مرقس الراجل اللي سلمنا الإيمان. وأيضا بنفتخر إن بلادنا مصر واسكندرية بالذات اتنشأ فيها مدرسة اسكندرية اللاهوتية. أرجو حبايبي معلش يعني الكلام ده احنا مش بنتفلسف ولا بنقول كلام تاريخي وخلاص، لكن عايز اقول احنا ايه وايه قيمتنا. احنا ناس لينا قيمه ولينا جذور ولينا اثار قديمه في التاريخ تضرب في اعماق الارض في التاريخ. ماري مرقس لما جه اسكندريه سنه في منتصف القرن الاول لقى اسكندريه دي مدينه تموج بالفلسفه وايه والمعرفه. وكان فيها مكتبة اسكندرية كان فيها ما يزيد عن 300,000 مخطوط. مخطوط يعني مثلا قد كده، علو المخطوط بكتب بالإيد، فعلو المخطوط قد كده. عارفين الكتاب المقدس لما بيطبع بيبقى قد كده. ليه؟ لأنه بيتكتب على ورق خاص بيجي من كوريا مش عارف من الصين من تايلاند من البلاد ديت. لكن لو كتب بالايد بس يبقى الكتاب مقدس قد كده علو او مخطوط. كان فيها 300,000 مخطوط او اكثر او يزيد او يقل. فماري مرقس كان مثقف جدا وكان عنده بعد نظر. قال انا يعني هخدم ازاي؟ ماري مرقس ده انا بنحني امام هذا الرجل العظيم. واحيانا الواحد لما بيجيب سيرته يعني ساعات الدموع بتفر من عينه. صدقوني كيف خدم ماري مرقس وكيف سلمنا الإيمان. احنا مش قاعدين القعدة دي اعتراض يا أحبائي، احنا قاعدين القعدة دي بناء على دم سفك وعلى عرق وعلى جدود لينا احتملوا فوق الخيال وفوق الوصف. حرق دمهم. أنا جدي اتحرق دمه وتعب واتألم وكانوا بيسخروا منه. يعني لما يركبوه مثلا سوري الحمار يركبوه بالمشقلب له من ألوان الاحتكار وله من ألوان يعني تقليل القيمة. فماري مرقس فكر يعمل ايه؟ حامل مدرسة اسكندرية اللاهوتية. أنا الكلام اللي بقوله ده بندرسه في كذا محاضرة في الإكليريكية بس أنا أقوله في دقايق يعني. ماري مرقس طلع من مدرسة اسكندرية دي أعظم علماء اللاهوت في العالم. أبو علم اللاهوت في العالم المسيحي كله قديس العظيم أثناسيوس الرسول بطرك 20 طلع من مدرسة اسكندرية. وكان البطرك يجي من اساتذه المدرسه او من تلاميذها. عشان كده فاكر مره في حفله في الكليريكيه قلت سيدنا البابا أنبا تودروس، قلت له سيدنا التاريخ بإيد نفسه. كان زمان البطرك بتاع الكنيسه يجي من مديرين المدرسه، ولو مش المدير بتاع المدرسة أو العميد يجي تلميذ من تلاميذه. تاريخ عاد نفسه.
بس ابونا ابراهيم كان هو مدير المدرسة، ما اعرفش ليه ما
في سنة 71 يعني الأنبا شنودة الثالث الله ينيح روحه وينفعنا بصلواته كان عميد الكلية الإكليريكية وبقى بطرك الكنيسة بطرك 117. ولما تنيح بقى البابا 118 البابا تودروس أحد تلاميذ الكلية الإكليريكية في اسكندرية. كان خريج معانا في سنة 82 خرج سنة 82. فعايز أقول إنه ده تاريخ ناصع لازم كنا نعرفه كلنا. للأسف الشديد حاجات كتير ما بنعرفوش وأولادنا ما بيعرفوهاش والخدام أحيانا ما بيعرفوش. كده أنا قلبي وكأني إن أنا أنسحب بلساني وأتكلم وأنا عارف إن يعني الوقت اتأخر يعني مش مناسب، لكن سامحوني إن أنا باخد دقايق تاني. أقدر أقول دقايق وعمال إيه؟ فمدرسة اسكندرية اللاهوتية أول مدرسة لاهوتية في العالم. إيه كمان؟ كنيسة أبطال الإيمان. أكلمكم عن أثناسيوس، أكلمكم عن ديسكوروس. يا نهار أبيض على ديسكوروس ده. ديسكوروس ده البطرك العظيم اللي بنسميه بطرك الأرثوذكسي. في وقت من الأوقات كان هنا في اسكندرية، عندنا في اسكندرية، وكان الملك اسمه الملك سيودوسيوس، كان ملك مسيحي، كان كويس. وبعدين توفى سيودوسيوس، فلما توفى من عادة الأباطرة الرومان إنه يبقى الإمبراطور بعد ما يموت الإمبراطور ابنه أو أخوه. ما كانش عنده أولاد، ما كانش عنده أولاد، فقالوا له الحل الوحيد إن أختك بولشاريا تتجوز. هي ما كانتش متجوزة، قال كانت نادرة الرهبنة، كانت نادرة إنها تترهب. قالوا له بولشاريا تكسر نادرة الرهبنة وتتجوز أي واحد ويبقى جوزها هو الإمبراطور، ده القانون الروماني يقول كده. وفعلا بولشاريا للأسف كسرت نادر الرهبنة واتجوزت واحد اسمه ماركويان، كان قائد الجيش، وبقى ماركويان هو الإمبراطور. واللي كانت نادر الرهبنة بتاعت الاتضاع والبساطة والصلاة بقت متعجرفة، بقت صعبة وبقت عنيفة وصعبة جدا وتشخط وتنطر. وبعدين في يوم من الأيام بتسأل أخبار الإمبراطورية إيه؟ قالوا لها كله تمام، الإمبراطورية ممسوكة من حديد، بس عندنا فرعون مصر بطرك اللي اسمه ديوسكوروس ده قلب لنا اسكندرية، عمل لنا مشاكل. قالت لهم ليه؟ قالوا لها اسكندرية دي بتورد مصر، كانت بتورد لنا القمح للإمبراطورية كلها، إحنا كنا بنأكل الإمبراطورية كلها قمح. وصل بينا الأمر دلوقتي يقولوا كل 5 ترغيفة بناكلهم في مصر 4 بنستوردهم ورغيف بنزرعهم للأسف يعني. المهم فقالت لا تجيبوا لي ديسكوروس ده وأقص ريش يقف عند هذا. ديسكوروس ده كان راجل مهيب عجوز وأسنانه متلزقة ودقنه يعني مش قادر يمشي، راجل عجوز مهيب. قالت لهم هاتوه لي هنا عشان اشوف له حل يعني. فجابوا ديسكوروس ودخل المجمع علشان يحاكموه، وكلمته بعجرفه، قالت له ايه اللي انت عامله في اسكندريه؟ قال لها انا ماشي على ايمان اثناسيوس الرسولي وايمان كيرلس عمود الدين، وده ايمان الاباء وايمان الرسل وايمان اللي بيسلمون ربنا يسوع. قالت له انت لازم تمشي على ايمان الامبراطوريه وتجيب القمح كله. هي كانت خايفه ان هو يعني يؤثر على مجيء القمح للامبراطوريه. فقال لها انا لن اتنازل عن ايمان ابائي. فقالت له لا هتتنازل. فلما يعني قال كده فراحت منفعله، قالت له بفكرك انا هختم بالجزء ده، فيها حاجات كتير قوي بس كده عشان ما تتعبش كده. قالت له انا بفكرك باللي حصل لامي على ايد يوحنا ذهب الفم. قال لها وانا كمان بفكرك باللي حصل لامك على ايد يوحنا ذهب. قالت له انا بفكرك باللي حصل ليوحنا ذهب الفم على ايه؟ على ايد امي. قال لها وانا كمان بفكرك باللي حصل ليوحنا ذهب الفم على ايد ايه؟ لامك على ايد يوحنا ذهب الفم. اتغاظت منه، راحت لطشاه بالقلم. طاخ، راجل عجوز سنانه متلزقه وراحت نازله من سنانه كام سنه على الارض. العساكر شافوا الامبراطوره بتضرب هذا البطرك العظيم، راحوا نازلين فيه طاخ 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 لحد ما شخطت فيهم، قالت لهم كفايه هيكون في ايديكم. ووقفوا عن ضربه ووطى على الارض وطلع لفافه من جيبه وحط فيها سنانه والكام شعره اللي وقعوا من هم بيضربوه ولفهم في لفافه وبعتهم لولاده في اسكندريه وقال لهم يا اولادي هذه ثمرة جهادي، يا اولادي هذه ثمرة جهادي. فاحنا هنلاقي القعده دي في الكنيسه مش قعده اعتباطيه، مش موضوع اكل ولا شرب ولا مجرد لقاء، وان كان الكتاب بيقول ما احلى ان يجتمع الاخوه معا، لكن ده روح الله في وسطنا والمسيح في وسطنا. طبعا الكنيسه ليها حاجات كتير خالص خالص، اكتفي كده عشان يعني ما تدوش عليا أخ مكان كتب. كل سنة كتب.
Thank you so much to Abdullah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it gives me great pleasure to welcome Father Anthony. I'm not going to say too much, but he's been working very hard, so I'll hand it over to him.
That's more than that, Celine. Thank you. All right, we've tried to keep everyone nice and quiet. Okay, everyone can hear me nicely? So today we've tried to keep everyone nice and quiet throughout the night, but now is the time for a bit of noise. So at the moment, what we're going to do is the annual St. George's Dinner trivia questions. So we've got 15 questions, and we have 15 gifts. So if you want to be selected to answer a question, please keep nice and quiet and just put your hands up. If you get the question wrong, you probably won't be chosen again to get another answer. Okay? So the first question we have is, what is the capital of the country Morocco?
Morocco.
What's the capital of Morocco? Dr. Meher. Huh? What is it? Casablanca. No, Dr. Meher, just talk, please. Robots, perfect. Thank you. The next question. Who played Yuri Zivadro in the movie Dr. Zivadro? I didn't create these questions, by the way. If anyone has any problems, speak to Dr. Zivadro. I'm on him. I'm on Shahid. Fantastic. Thank you. Question 3. Which prophet was a shepherd and a farmer for sycamore figs? This is a very tough one. Hands up, hands up. I'm not going to answer. You have to put your hands up. Repeat the question. Which prophet was a shepherd and a sycamore fig farmer? Hands up. I have. Huh? Miriam. Huh? Amos. Good job. Fantastic. That was a very hard question, so I think, yeah. All right. This one I need the screen for. Let's get back to it later. How many years does a golden anniversary celebrate? A golden anniversary. What? How much? 50. Fantastic. Good job. Tom's next to Question. Harvard. Which biblical book comes after the book of Philippians? So St. Paul's letters, what comes after Philippians? Hands up. Lavinia. Colossians, good job. Okay. Good job, Lavinia. This one's a bit of a sensitive question. Who was named the Butcher of Baghdad? Sam. Saddam Hussein, fantastic. Question number 9. Which disciple was called the twin? The twin. Thomas. Thomas, at the back. Thomas, yeah, perfect, thank you. You have to put your hands up on here. No, you have to put your hands up on here. Like classrooms, like Sunday school. Not the way they taught us that for Sunday school. Yeah? Alright, which was the empire on which the sun never sets? Hands up. The empire that the sun never sets. Huh? Okay, raffles. British, the British Empire, correct. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Which city is called the Big Apple? Ruby. Huh? New York, fantastic. Yeah. I'm gonna stand on the stage. I'll stand on the stage so I have a bigger view. The disciple Bartholomew is also called by what other name? Bartholomew in the Bible, what was his other name? Name. Huh? Demas? Didymus? No, that's Thomas. Hands up, hands up. Russia. Huh? I can't hear. Mateos? Thaddeus? Nathaniel? Yes, yeah. Perfect, for Russia. Nathaniel? Big ones? Okay. Green model ones? Okay. Who was called the Iron Lady? The Iron Lady. Margaret Thatcher, fantastic. Good Margaret. Alright. I've run out of questions. Well, how many questions do we still have? How many students points do we have? 3 or 4? Okay. If I was to go to Coles today and buy a kilo of crushed tomatoes, how much would I be paying? No. Mia? No. For 1 kilo of crushed tomatoes. $5. I need dollars and cents. Susie? I can't hear you. $3.78, no. Yeah, Todd. Nah, not $3.40. Molly. $5.99 lower. Mina. Huh? $4.90. Fantastic, Mina. Answer Margaret Thatcher. Lion lady is Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher. It's not Margaret Thatcher.
Do you have milk?
How many more presents did you say? 4 more presents? Okay.
We've got 4 mini ones and a couple big ones.
Okay. I'm coming up with questions spontaneously now. Where's the biggest present?
The biggest present?
Okay, so the biggest present. What is the correct spelling of King Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible in English? Spell Nebuchadnezzar. Hands up, Marianne. Wait, Marianne's answering. So the first letter is N. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Fantastic. Good job, Marianne. The question was spell Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. How do you spell it?
What's the largest organ in the human body?
Skip. Next question. I've gone blank. 3 more. Yeah. What is...
Somewhere hard though.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty hard one. Okay, what is the capital city of Burkina Faso? The capital city of Burkina Faso.
The capital city of Ismail is Salus Habu.
Close, but not. Capital city of Burkina Faso. Yeah. Ouagadougou, yes, that's right. You were actually very close to one. Very close. In the Old Testament, there's a story about a prophet who was bullied by 2 young people, and a bear came and killed those 2 people. Who was the prophet? John? Huh? Elisha the prophet. Fantastic. Good job. Is that it, or is there one more? One more, okay. 2 more? 2 more, okay. Trying to think of a nice St. George's question, St. George's Church question. Who prayed the first liturgy at St. George's Church? According to Enrod the Malik. Molly. No, it wasn't Abuna Tumes. Yeah? Abuna, no, so the first St. George's liturgy here. Huh? Abuna Zachariah, no. Yeah? Huh? Hands up. Nah, it's not Abuna Tumes. Uncle Emil. Abuna Mina? No, it wasn't Abuna Mina. Uncle Magdi. Huh? Abuna Tadris Yaoub? No, it wasn't. Santa Aida. Abuna, huh? Abuna Daniel Antoine, fantastic. Good job, Santa Aida. Abuna, that's right, yeah? Abuna Tumesa? Sa? Yeah. Yes, perfect. All right. Is that it? Or is there one more? There's more.
If you heard it, you can't say it.
You know what? Okay, actually, I'll do the other one. What is the largest organ in the human body? Marina. What is it? The skin. Fantastic. Yeah.
Did you get a rugby? Did you get the answer right?
The last question. 2 small, 1 big. Alright, I actually need to bring up How many vertebrae are in the neck of a giraffe? Uncle 7, fantastic. Good job. So the giraffe has 7 vertebrae, they're just very big vertebrae. Too small. Okay, fantastic. Okay. You got one? You have it, you just ask. No, you just ask.
Flinders Street Station, the architectural designs were originally created for what country? You're not allowed to answer.
It looks dodgy if your parents answer.
Flinders Street Station, the architect that drew it sent it to the wrong country. They sent it to Australia. It should have gone somewhere else. What was the right country? India, that's correct. Father Anthony, you only have one left.
I don't know.
Father Peter.
What the person who created Adidas, what is his first name? The first name of the person who created Adidas. Anastasia. I can't hear you. Huh? No. Adolf, fantastic. Awesome. Good job. Thank you everyone for a lovely night.
Thank you so much. Well, everyone, we're pretty much at the end of our night now. But before we finish up, there are just 2 things we need to do. So Father Peter's going to come and say some thank yous, and we're going to invite Bernadette to the stage, who's here from the...
To thank our chef Claude today for being with us, and his team have done a great job. Thank you very much. The food is beautiful, well cooked. Thank you very much, Claude. Please come and take the gift from Father Thomas.
And now we will quickly pass it on to Bernadette, who's here from the Australian Parliament, who has an official invitation for all of our abunas.
Thank you, Celine. I'm actually representing the Liberal Party from Melbourne. I'm going to ask Nehid Tawadros. Nehid, I'd really want Nehid to be on stage with me. Don't say no, because it's because of Nehid is what I'm going to offer today. I know I've already asked Evan to tell our clergy, but it's because of Nehid Tawadros. And Nehid, I really want you to come up. Nehid, please. Because as Nehid is making her way to the stage, Nehid knows I'm very involved in politics, and I always say to Nehid, I need your community to be involved in politics. So I said to Nehid last week, there is something that I would like to get Evan Mulholland to offer our clergy. Nehid, I need you here. I'm not going to say it until you come to the stage, please. Because it's because of you this is happening. So Nehid's very passionate about our church, St. George's Church. Because St. George's Church is very special for me because that's my late husband's name. No. Okay. So I just want to say, and I think you all should thank Nehid because she's so passionate about St. George's Coptic Church. We're very proud of people with our faith, and as what Evan said, unfortunately we don't have too many people in politics anyway talking about our Christian faith. But Nehid, you should be in politics because you would be a great person to defend our faith. I'm very proud. I'm very involved. I do have to go and visit mosques, and I never take my cross off. I never take my cross off. I'm very proud of my faith. So because of Nehid, thank you. Because of Nehid, I said to Nehid, I'm working with a lot of different multicultural groups, and what we're offering is offering to invite our community groups to come into Parliament House. And I did ask Nehid because I didn't want to do the wrong thing by the clergy. I always wanted to make sure protocol I was doing the right thing. So I said to Nehid, before I get approval and permission, I'd like to invite the clergy from St. George's Coptic Orthodox Church to get an invitation to come to Parliament House in Melbourne. So we got the approval from the Liberal Party and Abuna, all of their Abuna. So we have Abuna Thomas, Abuna Murgos, Abuna Samuel, Abuna Peter and Abuna Anthony. And also Abuna, I would also like to extend the invitation to your committees, because it's without our committees, our church is not going to survive. So we'd like to do a special invitation to the clergy and to the committees of St. George's Orthodox Church to please be our guests at Parliament House. Come and do a tour of Parliament House and a lunch. We're inviting the clergy and we're inviting the committee to come to Parliament House for a tour and lunch. And that would be our honour. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And there's a gift for you, Bernadette. If you go down,
thank you.
Some players will give it to you.
Thank you, Bernadette. Thank you so much.
And now Father Peter is going to say some formal thank yous.
It's going to be televised here. If you take the picture, you can see it on Tuesday.
نشكر ربنا على هذه الليلة الحلوة اللي ربنا سمح لنا إن احنا نجتمع مع بعض. We thank God for this beautiful night that we are here today. And as we have been announcing the last few weeks, it is not a fundraising night. It was a thanking night for your hard work during the year, of all the fathers, of all the committee members, and also of all the servants, and all the volunteers are in the church. Many volunteers in the church, they work behind the scene, but we are always thankful for their hard work that they put into the church. I would like for this event tonight to thank Ms. Bernadette for being with us and inviting Ms. Evan from the Liberal Party, all the fathers, and also I would like to thank Mark Risk and his team for doing all the hard work of the seatings and the registration. Maru and Rami Girgis and Miriam and Simos, Ibrahim and Simos, Joseph Hanania and his team, Nahid Tawatros and her team, Anthony Risk, Mary Maximos and their team, and all the youth who have helped us today, doing the catering for us, and the committee. Abuna is saying that we have got a very unique committee. Thank you them for being with us today. Rami Bibawi and his team for helping in the kitchen. Madame Manal Wasif and her team. Tony Mikhail and the team for photography. Uncle Munir. And Uncle Munir has got a YouTube channel. Please visit the YouTube channel and encourage him. And thank you, Uncle Munir, for filming Claude and our chef and his team, the servants and the congregation and the Sunday school children who were here yesterday setting up, and they're gonna help now to clean up, and we have to vacuum, have to reset everything back so that Sunday school can work, so they can Sunday school can use the whole this coming Saturday. So we've got at least 2-3 hours of work tonight. Also Celine as MC, thank you for being with us tonight. Celine, John, Hannah, Mary, Rizallah, and Assam and their teams for the choirs, the program, and the presentation. May God reward all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abuna. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the evening, so I will invite Father Samuel to come up and give us our closing prayer. But on behalf of everyone, thank you for being here tonight, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Mona iron said when nemo emefiaro nemnesiti nemnese mare declining Flogison aminis moerois moerois timetania coni evol gombi esmo
Jesus Christ, a true King, King of Kings, hear us, have mercy upon us, and hear us the intercession of the Holy Blessed Mother Saint Mary, Lord, and through the petition and prayers of Saint George, hear us all as we pray. Our Father who art in heaven, يا أبانا في السماوات تقدس اسمك تكن مشيئتك كما في السماء كذلك على الأرض. اغفر لنا ذنوبنا كما نغفر نحن أيضا المذنبين. لا تدخلنا في تجربة لكن نجينا من الشرير. المسيح يسوع ربنا لك الملك والقوة والمجد للأبد آمين. بسم الآب والابن والروح القدس الإله الواحد آمين. محبة الله الآب ونعمة الابن الوحيد ربنا إلهنا مخلصنا يسوع في شركة وعطية وهو الروح القدس مع جميعكم انتم بالسلام. سلام الرب مع جميعكم.
مع ركعتك.
Thank you very much, Abuna.